Hello everyone, my name is Lindsay Denny. I am a CSU Pueblo intern for the Teacher Education Program. And today I have a fun math and science activity that we get to do together. So what I like to call this activity is Play-Doh and volume. So what we're going to be doing is it's just some Play-Doh that I took out of the cylinder. We're going to measure its volume and then we're going to play with it for a little bit, for about 1 minute. And then I'm going to try to put it back in its same shape, and I'm going to remeasure it and see if it lost any volume or if it gained volume. So that's what we're going to do today. So first, what I would like you to do is on just a blank sheet of paper, it could be lined or blank, I want you to predict if you think the Play-Doh will lose volume or gain volume or stay the same. So go ahead and take a minute to do that, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so what we're going to do first is measure the volume of this Play-Doh before I've played with it. So how you measure volume is you have to take pi times radius squared times height. So that's what we're going to do today. So with the centimeter side of my ruler, I'm going to measure the height first. In my Play-Doh, if you could see, it is about 5.5 is what I'm getting. So here we'll zoom you guys in. So I am about 5.5. You can see that. So I'm going to write that down on just a blank sheet of paper so I know what my height is. So 5.5. So I just wrote that down. Equals h is what I'll put. Okay, next I'm going to measure the radius. Now, as you may know, the radius is the diameter in half. So I'm going to take it, and it is about 2. So if we square that, it is going to be about 4. So radius squared is 4. Okay, so now in my handy dandy little calculator here, I'm going to turn it on. So we're going to type in pi. Now my calculator has the pi button in it. So if yours doesn't, you can round up to 3.14. Let's see. So pi times, which got me this lovely decimal of 69.12. So that's what our equation equals. So our volume is 69.12 for mine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with this Play-Doh. So I'm going to mush it up, break it apart, just do all kinds of pull it apart, put it back together, and then for about 1 minute. So you can do this for 1 minute. You can roll it on your table here. Okay, so that's been about a minute, so now I'm going to try to put this back into its original shape. So how I'm going to do that, here, I'm going to roll it, maybe. It's not going to be exact, probably. I'm going to use the cylinder, though, to try to help me shape it back into its original form as closely as I possibly can. Okay. So I think that's probably about good. Try to shape it back. Okay. I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. Like that. So now what we're going to do is we are going to remeasure and see if your prediction is right. So let's see. So once again, my height is about 5.5 once again, so I got the height pretty good. As you can see, it's about 5.5. So I'm going to put that down again. Equals height. And then we're going to measure the radius. So let's see. Radius is about 1.5. So squared, our radius equals 2.25. Okay. So now let's do our equation once more in our calculator and see what we get. So I'm going to put in parentheses for mine pi, the pi symbol, or 3.14, times 2.25 times our height, which is 5.5. Let's see what we get. I got 38.9. That's what I got. Here, I highlighted it for you guys. Hopefully you can see that. So that's what I got. So I'm going to write that down. So volume is 38.9. So it looks like my volume decreased. If you guys tried this at home, you can comment and let me know if yours decreased or increased. And then I want you to answer the following questions on your piece of paper. Was your prediction correct? Did the volume of the Play-Doh change after playing with it? Was the volume the same as before? If the volumes were different, what do you think was responsible for the change in measurements? Do you think maybe a calculation was off? Or in my case, I don't think I put it back to its original form. I got as close as possible. Could that have played a factor in it? So just some of your thoughts. What do you think might have caused for your volume to change or stay the same? Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. Appreciate it, and I hope you have fun doing this activity with home. You could do it with your parents, your siblings, grandma, grandpa, whoever. Thank you and have a nice day.